Hi, I'm Holly Andrews, Integrative Nutrition Health Coach and Executive Wellness Coach. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the kitchen. Today, I want to share with you my Hearty Fall Chili. This is not just any chili. It is full of fall ingredients, seasonally available produce, and other things that make this chili really anti-inflammatory. It is full of spices that are going to be full of vitamins and minerals, as well as lots of beans and sweet potatoes that are full of fiber that's going to aid in digestion and keeping our gut microbiome healthy. I'm also using the chicken bone broth that I made using my recipe that you can find in my video from a couple weeks ago. That is going to be full of collagen, and again, it's full of the antioxidants, anti-inflammatory properties. We've got things like ginger and turmeric that I used from frozen roots. If you find fresh ginger or fresh turmeric, go ahead and grab it. You can stick it in your freezer, and then it actually makes it really easy to grate. Just don't grate your fingers like I did. But that is a pro tip for when you can buy fresh ginger, fresh turmeric. They're available in your farmers markets right now if you're watching this when this video is released. So pop them in your freezer and then you will have them for a long time and you can use them as needed. So again, this fall chili is just full of goodness. It's got chicken breast in it, ground chicken breast. You could also use ground turkey if you want to use more of a traditional fall flavor. But so full of protein, full of fiber. It's going to keep you full. It's going to keep your belly warm and your soul warm. And I can't wait to share this with you. So to make this chili, the first thing that I did was chop up an onion. I chose to use a red onion just because of the red properties in that onion. We've talked about this before. It adds an extra layer of like antioxidants and polyphenols from any kind of red produce. So I chose to use a red onion. I also cut up a sweet potato, a large organic sweet potato that I got. And then I grated, as I mentioned, my frozen fresh, as in not ground into a spice, but fresh garlic and turmeric that I got from the farmer's market a couple weeks ago and popped into my freezer. Now the recipe that you can get at the link in the description below does call for ground turmeric, but since I had the fresh turmeric, I went ahead and used that fresh turmeric root. So I used that on my microplane to grate up the ginger and the turmeric. So I did all of that, and then I did things like I rinsed my beans, my kidney beans and my black beans. I strained them, I rinsed them. I got my chicken broth all measured out. We need 4 cups of chicken broth. Got everything else that was needed to just make it easy to pop into my pot. So once everything was ready, I turned my pot on, I added my olive oil into my pot, and then once the olive oil was heated, I went ahead and added the onion, the turmeric, the ginger. I almost forgot the garlic, but I got that in as well and let that cook down and soften. Then I went ahead and I added my ground chicken in and let that cook. Once that ground chicken was cooked, I added in the diced sweet potato, the black beans, the kidney beans, and the diced tomatoes. I stirred that all around, got that nice and mixed up. And then I added kind of what I think is the secret ingredient for this recipe, and that is a cup of pumpkin puree. I know that sounds odd, but it adds another layer of flavor, it adds fiber, and it adds a bit of creaminess to the chili. So I added that pumpkin puree in along with the rest of the spices like cumin and cinnamon, and I'm forgetting something. Oh, the smoked paprika. So you've got smoked paprika, again, giving it another flavor layer, and blended that, mixed that all together, got that nice, everything coated in the pumpkin puree and the spices. And then finally, I added in that 4 cups of the chicken bone broth. Mixed that all together, stirred that up, and then brought that to a boil. And once it came to a boil, I turned it down to a simmer, and we're letting it cook for about 30 to 40 minutes until the sweet potatoes are tender. All right, friends, our hearty fall chili is done. It smells amazing. It looks amazing, and I'm going to give it a quick taste. That is so good. Again, not your typical chili, but perfect for a fall with all of the fall flavors and fall produce that we've added in between the sweet potatoes and the pumpkins, the spices, the ground chicken, the beans, the tomatoes, all of it coming together with that chicken bone broth to make this anti-inflammatory hearty fall chili. So I hope you make it. I hope you enjoy it. And until next time, I'm Holly Andrews, and I believe that you can heal your stress from the inside out.